Hello friends, in this video I'm going to show you something very specific and very important to an e-commerce website, which is how to set up your payment settings. So by payment settings, what I mean is at the time of checkout, do you want to offer your customer a COD or a pay on delivery option, as well as if you want to actually integrate with RazorPay, how you can do that. So first of all, let's understand what is RazorPay. RazorPay is a payment gateway using which you can ask your customers to pay online at the time of checkout. And it is it's a payment gateway, so it allows your customer to pay using credit cards, debit cards, EMI facilities, and all the various facilities that RazorPay gives. But in order to actually register or in order to actually integrate RazorPay into the e-commerce website, the first thing you need to do is register with RazorPay, complete the KYC process with RazorPay, and then basically activate your account. Once you've done that, you'll be able to do that using RazorPay. So as you can see that in my checkout settings or in my checkout page right now, there is no payment options coming in. So I'll go to my dashboard, I'll go to my settings, go to my payment settings, and if I want the customer to have a cash on delivery option or a pay on delivery option, I can switch this on. Once I do that, as you can see, there is a payment option which is pay on delivery, which starts showing up. If I want to deactivate that, I can do that as well and just have a pay at checkout. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to keep it on. And then I'm going to actually switch on pay at checkout as well. And then from here, payment gateway, I'm going to choose RazorPay as the payment gateway. Once I've done that, then I'm going to go into RazorPay. I've already logged into my system, and as you can see that this is in test mode. Make sure that you put it in live mode when you are putting it in, but for demo sake I'm using a test mode. And then I'm going to go into settings, and from settings I'm going to go into API keys. I've already done that before, so I'm just reactivating the key. Otherwise you can just generate a new key. And now it's going to show me a key ID as well as a key secret. I'm going to copy the key ID. So I'm going to select this, copy the key ID, go back to my store configuration, put the key ID here, go back into RazorPay, put it in the secret, so copy the secret key and put in the secret key here. And that's all it takes so that we can integrate RazorPay. Now let's see it in action. So what we are going to do is refresh this page. And you can see payment options is showing me pay on delivery as well. This time I'm going to say pay on delivery rather than this. I'm going to say pay online, and I'm going to fill in my details. And after filling in my details, I'm going to say checkout. Now remember that we are doing it through test mode. That's why it's showing me test here. But otherwise, it's showing me all the details or all the various methods using which your customer can pay. So they can pay using UPI, Paytm, UPI, PhonePe, Google Pay, card, UPI QR, net banking, wallet, EMI, pay later. Remember that all these options are showing up in test mode, but if you don't activate all these options in live mode, then maybe all the options will not show for you. So you need to configure that in RazorPay, or maybe get in touch with RazorPay people and they'll help you out. But what I'm going to do is click on here, and let's say click on show QR code. Now this is very fancy because it's actually showing me a QR code, and then I can scan this QR code and pay for my things. And once I've done that, my order has been confirmed. Now let's review this order. I'll go here, I'll go into my orders, and the orders that I've just placed is showing me like this. Remember that we were doing guest checkout. That's why it's showing me this. It's showing me that the payment has been paid, as well as this is the payment reference. I can cross check this, so I can go back into my RazorPay. Okay, that. I can go back into my RazorPay, look into transactions, and if I search for this payment key that we actually copied from here, if I search for it, I can match that payment ID with this ID, Now, this can be sometimes very helpful because you can then track these payments individually if you want later on. And that's about it. That's how you actually integrate RazorPay into the system. Thank you.